Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Happy to have you guys here for haul number 60. Can't believe I'm up to 60. But thank you all my new subscribers, by the way. And thank you, everyone, for continuing to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys. If you get a chance, subscribe, like, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. And keep enjoying my videos. If you get a chance, check them out. Check out my old videos, too. But anyways, let's get started with haul number 60. All right, can't believe I'm up to 60 hauls. Okay. All right, so I went to two LCSs. Um, and the first one I went to, they didn't have no new stuff that I wanted, so I basically just went through their dollar bins and I found some good stuff, you guys. So the first one I found was the Mission Impossible #1. Um, was hoping it was the air variant, but it wasn't. I had my hopes up, but once I looked inside, it wasn't. But I snatched it anyway. I mean, even the regular is still going for a little bit of money, so definitely picked it up and was happy to get it. I don't have a copy of this, so happy to get it. All right, and then I was happy to get this. This is a Superboy Spectacular, issue #1. But this one right here, as you see this little house thing right there? See that? This is the Random House Student Book Club edition. So there's two different ones, the regular one and this one. And this one actually is more harder to find than the regular. So and it's not like a second print or anything. It's still a first print. But definitely, if you see this right here, definitely be on the lookout for it. These tend to go for more money than the regular ones. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So happy to find one of those, and it's in a spectacular shape. Very happy to find this. I've been looking for this for a while. Haven't been able to find one. I've been looking, and I just never could find it. So I will say this: I did see it at a LCS before, but they had it on their wall, and they wanted 15. And I was gonna buy it, but then I was like, nah, I'll just keep hunting. And thankfully, my patience, paid off. So it's the Hulk pit um, one shot. Basically, they fight each other. If you don't know who Pit, I know everybody know who the Hulk is. Might not know who Pit is. Pit is basically the Hulk version in the Image universe. And he was created by Del Cohen, which you know Del Cohen's run on Hulk. So basically, but I would say this book right here. The reason why I've been looking for it is because it was an awesome fight, and not only that, with everything that's going on lately with Image, all the Image books are starting to heat up. So things are starting to progress with Image. So I definitely just want to get every book that's sort of a key and books that are already worth some money. Because this book right here, usually it's a $15 to $25 book, regardless. So, because it's a very thick book, by the way, you guys. You see that? So definitely, if you see this book, pick it up. Especially if you get it for cheap. Definitely a great fight in this book. So definitely get this book. All right. So was happy finally to get that one. All right. So then we got found Deadline #2 of 4. And the reason why I got it is because I've read this story, I liked it, and I liked the fact that all the covers were done by Greg Horn. So there's a Greg Horn cover. So I'm just trying to complete the run of 1 through 4. I have 2 issues, so I still need 2 more. So definitely I want to fulfill that run, and I love Greg Horn's art, so definitely want to finish that run. All right, you guys. Now these were the ones I'm so glad I got for $1 because all of these have a first appearance. Okay, you guys. So, all right. So we go with a totally. Hold on. Let me start with this one. The Totally Awesome Hulk #20. So this is the first appearance of Bobby Andrews, aka also known as H Beta. All right. So happy to get that. And this book normally goes for about $10 to $15 raw. So go look on eBay. You'll see that it sells for that much. All right. Then they had Totally Awesome Hulk #21, and this is the first appearance of H Alpha, which is Weapon H, in Cameo. So this is the cameo appearance of Weapon H, basically. And this book normally goes between $15 to $25 raw. So happy to finally get this. I totally missed out on the whole thing. Like I just totally just when it was coming out, I just wasn't focused on new issues at the time. I was on my getting buying collections and getting older issues. So I just wasn't paying attention and I missed out. So I'm glad that I was able to get two of the key books, and I still haven't got issue number 22 though. So I'm definitely hopefully I get issue 22 soon. One thing about me, I'm a patient person, and I know if I keep hunting, I will find it eventually. So it's gonna happen. So then we got Superman number 149. I think this is volume 2, if I remember correctly. All right, so this one has the first appearance of Strange Visitor, which is her right there. It also has the first appearance of War, aka also known as Wardell Washington. And it also has the first appearance of Dome. So 3 first appearances in this book. This is the first time I've ever picked up this book, but when I saw the cover, I was like, I knew it had to be something about this book because I've never seen it. I've seen the other one, you know, where Superman has the new powers and stuff, and I got those. But when I saw this, I was just like, I need to look this up. So of course I did my research, and yes, it's a key book because it has 3 first appearances. I would say this: Dome is not really a character that's appeared a lot, but War, aka Wardell Washington, has appeared a couple of times, and Strange Visitor has definitely been in a lot of issues. So she's definitely the one main person you want to get this issue for is her. So definitely was happy to get this, and as you can see, it's an all black cover, just like the Superman one. So definitely hard to find, you know, in near mint without the ticks and all that stuff. But thankfully, this one is good to go. So I'm happy with that one right there. Then I was happy to pick up the Hard Corps number 1. Now Valiant, you know, has relaunched, and they're doing a lot of books now. So a lot of collectors are starting to pick up all the old ones because the old ones have key first appearances, and this is one of them also. So this is the first appearance of Soft Core. It's also the first appearance of Flatline, the first appearance of Sigmund Henrich. Can't say his name. And the first appearance of Big Boy. So 4 first appearances. So definitely this is a book you should try to get. Never know what Valiant's gonna do. So it's always good to get some first appearances for $1. So don't mind that. All right. Then they had Batman 518. This is basically the first appearance of the second Black Spider. So, and there's 3 of them. There's been 3 of them so far. So this is the first appearance of the second one. I forgot the guy's name, his real name, but if you see this book, pick this up. You never know. DC might decide to introduce the Black Spider in a movie one day, and don't know if it's gonna be the first one, second one, or the third Black Spider. Who knows which one they're gonna use? So just don't know. So might as well get all of them, right? All right, then we got Marvel Comics Presents number 19, which is the first full appearance of Damage Control. So I'm happy to find another copy of this. I have probably like 10 copies. And you need to be on the lookout for the Marvel. It's a Marvel Age that has their first appearance in it also. So, but this is the first full appearance. And this is a wraparound cover, so you'll see them there on the back of the cover also. So just to let you know. So yeah, definitely a book you should get. This book usually goes for about 15 to 20. So definitely a book you should get now. Now this one right here is one of the most slept on Uncanny XMen books that's out right now that I really feel everyone should get right now. Every time you see this book, you need to pick it up. So it's Uncanny XMen 193. Now, the importance of this issue is that it's the first appearance of Firestar. Now, Firestar did appear in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, but that's not in the 616 universe. That's not in continuity. So this is her first appearance. Period, supposed to be her first appearance, period, in continuity and in the 616 universe. So this counts as her first appearance. And A lot of people think this is the first appearance of the Hellions, but it's not. Their first appearance was New Mutants number 17, if I remember correctly. So a lot of people have that mistake. It's not the first appearance of Hellions. I see that listed all the time on eBay. They list it as the first appearance of the Hellions. Is not, because if you go look at New Mutants number 17, you'll see the Hellions are in there. And in fact, that issue came out 2 years before this issue came out. So it's how could it be their first appearance? But anyways, it is the first appearance of Warpath in his new costume, which is basically his brother's costume. But he doesn't stay in that costume. You know, you saw that he switched it up. So, but you never know when they introduce him in the Marvel U cinematic universe. He might be wearing that costume, so you just don't know. But the reason why I really say this is a slept-on issue is because of Firestar. You have to get this issue. Not only that, you got to remember, not only is she a mutant, but she's also one of the key members of the New Warriors. So if they make the New Warriors movie first before they introduce her as an X-Men or in the X-Men universe, you need to already have this issue because she's a mutant. And I really feel that New Warriors movie is coming. I have a feeling it's probably they're probably trying to write a script for it now and just haven't. That's why they haven't done casting yet, probably. So, but anyways, and I really feel they're going to be part of the next phase of like the X-Men and the New Warriors and the Thunderbolts. I think all of them are going to be in the next phase of the Marvel U. So I definitely feel all the key appearances of almost every new mutant. I mean, of every mutant, you need to be getting now, especially the ones that are cheap, because now that Marvel has the X-Men, thank God, woo, thank God, because oh man, that Dark Phoenix trailer. Once again, they have the X-Men in black and yellow suits. All of them looking the same. None of them in their original costumes. So I'm so glad. Once this Dark Phoenix movie is out the way, no more Fox Marvel, Fox X-Men movies. Thank God. So now it's gonna be Marvel, and I know Marvel's gonna do them right. Gonna have them all in their original costumes, and I'm psyched, and I can't wait. So need to get all the key mutant first appearance of everyone you could think of. So don't say I didn't tell you later, okay? So this is another one, but I don't know if they're gonna really introduce these three guys, but I got it anyway because it's $1 and it's three first appearances. So I got Uncanny XMen 215 is the first appearance of what? Stonewall, Super Sable, and Chrisman Domino. I can't say it, man. Let me see. Chrisman Commando. My bad. I said Domino. That's the guy that fights Iron Man in the suit. I'm tripping. Chrisman Commando. So it's their first appearances in the comic. They've died so far. They're dead right now. But as you know, what do I always say? No one ever stays dead. So he'll be back. They'll be back. All right. So then we got Silver Surfer annual number 6. Now this is the first appearance of Legacy, and he was in a lot of stuff and he died too. But like I said, he'll be back. So first appearance of Legacy. So definitely a key book. If you see this, definitely get it. It's a thick annual, so you know how that goes. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Very happy to get that. Very happy to get another one of these. Sovereign 7, number 1. And this is the first appearance of Sovereign 7. I'm happy to get it because, like I've said before, you just never know with certain books. You just don't see it. You know, if they make some news, all of a sudden that book jumps out of nowhere. And you could have been getting it for $1. You could have had multiples by now. But you just kept skipping it because you're like, 7, they're not doing nothing with them. I haven't heard nothing about them. So you'll just go past it, don't even think about it. So, and that's how you miss out and don't accumulate a lot of copies. And when the news come out, you know, you in the money. But by you just skipping over it, you're just like, that's how you miss out. So definitely right now, like I would say, whenever you see a dollar issue and it has a first appearance of anyone or any team or anything, pick it up. It's a dollar. That's how I look at it. Like it's a dollar. It's not gonna hurt me. I'll just put in my collection. If they don't do none with them, okay, I spent $1. And if I bought 5 of them throughout the course of going through dollar bins, and I got 5 copies, that's $5. Okay, $5. It still didn't hurt me, even if they don't do none with this team. But if they do, then I look good. I'm good because I'm like, man, I was able to pick up 5 for $5. And now let's say they went up to 15, 20, 25, $30 a issue. You do the math, 5 times that. So it's always, and that doesn't include if you get them CGC and all of them are 9.8s or 9.6s, then you're really in the money. So that's why I say when it comes to dollar issues, man, I don't care what title it is. I don't care how crazy it might seem. Like, they're not gonna do nothing with that person. If it's a first appearance of a character, a team, or anything like that, you gotta get it. Get it. Just take it. It won't hurt you. Trust me. It won't hurt you. It won't break you. All right, just like this one. A lot of people just never pick this one up, and I've been constantly picking this up because it's Ultra Girl. #1 is the first appearance of Ultra Girl. They haven't been doing a lot with her lately, but just never know. So once again, I'm gonna just keep picking this up for $1. I don't mind. Every time I see it, I'm gonna pick it up. All right, this is another Uncanny XMen, another mutant that I definitely think you guys need to get now while it's still $1, because I see this all the time in the dollar bin. So need to pick it up. And not only that, I would say this also. Now that Marvel has the X-Men back as far as the film rights, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but now Marvel, the comics, basically are lifting, they basically was trying to, how can I say this? When they basically, it seemed like they was trying to like make the X-Men not that popular anymore because they didn't have the film rights as far as in the comic books. And now that they have the film rights back, they're about to try to make the X-Men in the comic books just as popular as everyone else once again. In fact, they probably could try to make them the #1 flagship in comics once again. Trust and believe. They will do it. So I'm not going to be surprised. So don't be surprised if the X-Men is going to be like the #1 selling book once again in the future because the fact Marvel has the film rights back. So they're going to concentrate on the comics to make them popular again. So that's why you need all these first appearances, you guys. So they're only $1. Get them while they're hot, while they're cheap, and they're not hot. So that's the best time to get them. Once they get hot, then you done missed out. So X-Men 345, which is the first appearance of Maggot, which is this guy right here. So they haven't done nothing much with Maggot lately, but he's been in plenty of issues. He's not like a one and done type character. So definitely get Maggot. All right. Then we got also X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 281, which is the first appearance of Trevor Fitzroy, and it's also the first appearance of the Upstarts. And the Upstarts is basically a band of guys that that include Sebastian Shaw's son. I forgot his name. It has Trevor Fitzroy. It has the Game Master and some other people, but it's a group of them. So and they definitely were. I would say this: they were definitely they put a lot of things into motion in the Uncanny X-Men universe. So definitely you should be trying to get this issue too. And it's supposed to be the beginning of a new team, but that stuff didn't matter because they've been changing teams forever now, so it doesn't even matter anymore. But 2 first appearances, definitely get that. And last but not least, Ravage 2009, which is from the 2009 universe. This is the first appearance of Throwback, which is this guy right here that's choking the life out of a Ravager. Just I saw it. I was like, another first appearance, $1. I'm gonna pick it up. So that's it for the dollar books. So I was happy to get all of those for $1, and they were all in their mint condition. So then I went to the other LCS and didn't pick up no back issues, all new issues. So I got the SpiderGwen, SpiderGeddon. I say Gwen. SpiderGeddon #0 variant edition, which is the connecting cover. Inhook Lee is the artist. Oh my God, this cover is amazing. I'm really digging his art, man. It's so good. I just had to say, I just had to clap to this cover. This cover is great, 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 great. So I had to pick up 2 of them. I was able to get 2 of them, thank God, and for cover price. So I'm happy about that. And the reason why I picked it up is because of the first appearance of the Spider-Man that's in the new video game. So it's his first appearance. On the regular cover, it has him on the cover. But on this one, as you can see, he's not on the cover. It has other people on there. In fact, that person right there is the person that's on this book right here. So I got the SpiderGeddon, Edge of SpiderGeddon #4 variant edition. And that's his first appearance. But as you can see, he's also on this cover right there. So his first appearance right here, the variant edition, I had to grab it. They're definitely bringing out a lot of new characters. So that's why I'm picking up the SpiderGeddon right now for all the new characters. I don't know if I'm going to read the whole storyline, but you know me, I got to get the first appearances. But, you know, new books are so expensive that I'm being real selective of what I pick up now, because I just don't want to pay these outrageous prices. They're just going crazy with it. So I'm being selective. I'm getting key books. That's it. And if I want to fill a run, I'll just wait until those books, I see them in the dollar bin, and I'll get them later for $1. So not paying the full prices unless it's a key. So happy to get those. Then I had to get Stranger Things #1, and this is one of the variant covers right here. And I wound up getting another variant cover. And I got it because the first appearance, it's the first Stranger Things in comics, so I had to get it by Dark Horse. Never know. You know, the #1, the show is real popular. It's on season 2, just ended. They already did season 2, so of course they're gonna do season 3, and you know, just don't know how far this book will wind up going in the future, because it's just a popular series on Netflix. So just don't know, but I was just like, I gotta get the first appearances, so the first issue, gotta get it. So happy to get it. In fact, I wonder why they did it like that, because basically it's supposed to be like this. He's not hanging on anything. If anything, he's only supposed to be on the floor, you see? But for some reason it's upside down. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe it was a printing error. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. But if your copy is like this, let me know, because I think all the copies were like that. But this was the only variant of this issue that was there, so I couldn't compare it to another one and see if it was a mistake. I don't know, but you guys tell me in the comment section. Let me know. All right, and last but not, and then I had to pick up some more of the Marvel Spotlights. You know how I am about the free books. I'm gonna pick them up 1, 2, 3. Because when it comes to free previews, you know how I go. You never know which one's going to be worth money in the future, and they're free. So free and profit, always good together. And then I got the Valiant Icon sneak preview. Like I said, Valiant's been doing their thing lately, so never know. It might be a first appearance of somebody in this book too. I don't know. So it's free. So got to pick it up. And then, of course, I got the other Marvel, the thick Marvel previews. The new one, and it has the cover with Benjamin Grimm and Alicia Masters is getting married. So yeah, and the cover looks pretty good. I will say I looked through this book and to see what was coming up ahead, and I have to say I'm kind of excited of a couple of things that's in here. It's real good. So of course I picked up 2 of them and bagged them, boarded them real quick, as I always do. Even though some people think it's crazy that I do that, but it's not crazy, because them free previews be going up in value, and history has proven that. All right, last but not least, this is a book that I've already had in my collection. I pulled this out of my collection. I wanted to pull it out because this is another book that I really need you guys to understand. You really need to be getting this book right now. So it's New Mutants. It's the Marvel graphic novel #4, with the New Mutants is the first appearance of the New Mutants. Is the first appearance of Cannonball, Sunspot, Mirage, and Wolfsbane. Now, Karma, her first appearance was Marvel Team Up number 100. So this is her second appearance. So, but she's one of the original members. So the reason why I definitely feel you guys need to be getting this. And by the way, this comes in a whole lot of printings. Now, thankfully, this is the first printing. Mine's the first printing. The way you know it's the first printing is when you look inside, it won't say any type of printing. It won't say anything. So that's how you know it's the first printing. If it's a second, third, all that, it'll say second, third, you know. I think it goes all the way up to seven printings. I think. It's crazy how many printings they did of this book. But I can understand why. And this is a real thick book. It's like big book, like a magazine style, like the Batman Damned. So the reason why I wanted to bring this book up is because I have finally seen this book go past the $1,000 mark for a CGC 9.8. It's finally gone over. I have steadily seen this book just steady climb. And like I said, it's just like I said about the Marvel Cinematic Universe now having the X-Men back in their fold. Oh my God, they're going to do something with the New Mutants. I feel that New Mutants movie that they already made, Fox made, might not even be released. But even if they do release it, it's going to be an afterthought after Marvel reintroduces all these characters. So the fact that this book finally went over $1,000 is just an indication of what's to come with this book. So this book right here is definitely a book that I definitely feel if you could get this book, even if it's not a 9.8 or not, put it like this, if you get the first printing and you could get it at least at a 7.5, at least, you should get it. If you see a 7.5 and up, you should be getting it because number one, it's real hard to get this book in a high grade because of the all black, especially the back of the book is all black. So it's really hard to get this in a high grade. So, but just get it because even the lower grades, I've been seeing them go for some good money. So definitely get this book. This is my spec play right here. Definitely get it now. Don't sleep on it. Don't do like that Uncanny XMen 28. Everybody been sleeping on, and now that book is at like $1,400 for a 9.8, and just last year it was going for $6. So yeah, this is a book I definitely feel is going to go up a lot because of the fact it's 4 mutants. Its first appearance. There's 4 of them. So, and the fact that it's the first appearance of the New Mutants. So yeah, this book, and it's an amazing book. I love this book. I've read it so many times, but definitely get this book. And that's it, you guys. And I just want to say for getting these books right here, because I'm happy of what I've gotten. And I've always been happy to have this. This been I love this book. I'm never gonna sell it. I need to get it graded, but I'm not selling it. I'm definitely keeping this one. But that's it, you guys. So thank you, everyone. Hit the Galactus head right there to subscribe to my channel. Hit this video right here for my last haul video. And hit this video right here for an old video. Check out my old videos. You will learn something. There's always some in my old videos. And thank you, everyone, for not skipping the skippable ads. Until next time, check out my Amazon store. It's in the link down in the comment section. Peace.